Hi, this is Mrs. Kaplowitz. In this video, I will discuss fiber, the two types of fiber, the health benefits, and how much we should have in our diet. Fiber is the supporting structure of plants. When we eat foods with fiber, we do not digest the fiber. It's too tough. So it gets broken down in the colon through fermentation. The fermentation requires bacteria to break down the fibers. And it is the food necessary for healthy bacteria in our gut to survive. The two types of fiber include soluble and insoluble. The soluble fiber forms a viscous gel, which can be seen in some foods like oatmeal and okra. Have you ever cooked oatmeal and noticed the liquid starts to become a little bit gummy? That is the soluble fiber that is forming as the oats cook. Same thing with okra, which is one reason why many people do not like to eat okra. It becomes gummy, and this can be a little bit unpleasant for some. The health benefits of eating a diet rich in fiber containing foods are numerous. First, it supports a healthy heart. The gel formed by the soluble fiber binds to cholesterol-containing molecules and holds onto it, removing it from the body as it is expelled in fecal matter. I like to imagine Pac-Man going around eating up all the little cholesterol bits. Also, people who eat a fiber-rich diet tend to eat less red meats, which contain saturated fat, which adds to the buildup of plaque in our arteries and veins. On this figure, you can see the cycle that takes place in a diet that is rich in fiber versus a diet that does not have a good amount of fiber. This can be seen in the textbook as well as on this PowerPoint slide if you'd like to review it further. Fiber-rich diets reduce the risk of type 2 diabetes. The slow release of glucose into the blood helps to protect the pancreas, which can be overworked and damaged from large surges of glucose into the blood. Lentils specifically have been shown to release the glucose slower than other foods. So if you enjoy eating lentils, I recommend eating them more frequently. They're inexpensive, delicious, very nutritious, and easy to make. In reducing the risk of colon and rectal cancer, the fermentation of fiber maintains a pH in the colon that is inhospitable for cancer cells to survive. Also, the gel that forms from soluble fiber binds to cancer-causing cells, holds onto them, and removes them with the fecal matter. The fermentation process helps by working out the intestines and keeps them strong and can prevent things like hemorrhoids, diverticula, and having a fiber-rich diet helps to make elimination easier by creating larger and softer stool. Lastly, a healthy body weight. We can eat a larger portion of fiber-rich foods without adding calories. See, this image here shows the fullness of a typical stomach with various foods. 500 calories of fruits and vegetables is a much larger portion than the other foods. And how much should you be eating? Well, it depends on how many calories you get. It should be about 14 grams per 1,000 calories. For women, that's about 25 grams of fiber. For men, it's about 38 grams of fiber. The best sources are whole foods. While getting fiber from supplements may be necessary for some, especially if it is prescribed by your doctor, but be careful with these fiber supplements as they can cause painful constipation. If you want to increase the amount of fiber that you eat, do so by slowly adding fiber to your diet. If you add a large amount quickly, it could cause abdominal distress, painful cramping, or constipation. Make sure to drink plenty of water when increasing your fiber intake to prevent this from happening. Finally, some minerals like iron and calcium can bind with the gel formation and prevent absorption. So if a person tends to be iron deficient, it can be helpful to avoid eating iron-rich foods with fiber-rich foods to prevent this from happening. So that's all for this video. Until next time, I leave you in good health. Bye-bye.